Sup? It's Hallie. Welcome to Doki Doki Everlasting. This is the remastered version of a mod they had to abandon a long time ago where Monica had, like, a disease and was very obviously going to die from it. But anyway, yeah, we'll see how this goes. What? Auto-ending text box isn't already here to ruin my life? Hello? Slow down there. So then I ended up having to attend to Sayori's wounds. Ever since then, she's made it a goal to avoid biking. This is pretty great. Not that I was disappointed about it or anything, I hated it as well. But it was one of my favorite memories. Act 1, Resonance. If you're gonna have your text auto-end, control the text speed. She sounds like a nice kid. How long have you known her? Since I was 5. Oh, we're already here? Yep. Have a good time here, buddy. The taxi driver puts a hand on my shoulder. Don't take your friendship for granted, you hear? Those kind of friends are 1 in a million. I know. I pull out my wallet and grab onto a couple hundred yen. Keep the change, sir. He nods lethargically as I open the taxi door and step outside. Have a good evening. You too, pal. Well, he's driving away. Welcome back, Hallie. Has it really been 5 years since I've last been here? I could have sworn it wasn't that long ago. Time really does fly by, eh? A few dead flowers aside, the garden area remains the same as last time. How different will this place be when I draw in a deep breath as I fumble around in my pocket, eventually pulling out a spare key my grandfather gave me. Let's find out. Quickly lying my one suitcase on the living room couch, I take a moment to gather my surroundings. Everything's still the same as before. The furniture, the TV, even my old PS2 I left behind. Man, I want to fire that bad boy up and play some Tony Hawk Pro Skater again. Not today, though. My top priority is getting myself organized, which I will do after I go fetch myself some food from the kitchen. My feet carry me over to the kitchen, where I immediately eye the refrigerator. Actually, wait, no, Auntie's barely even here. Would there even be any food at all? I shrug. Guess it won't hurt to open it and find out. Let's see here. Oh, there's a carton of milk. Ugh, but that's most likely expired. And there's some food stored in containers and plastic bags. But then again, how long have they been sitting there for? This isn't worth it. Could just, look at the dates and stuff. Heh. What did I expect? A fully stocked fridge? But still, couldn't she have at least ordered some food for the house or something? Or is her job really that time-consuming? I take a seat at a nearby kitchen chair and let my eyes wander over to the pantry. Not worth checking in there. It'll be the same result. Okay, so let's add grocery shopping to my growing list of shit that I need to do. Because why not make this move even harder than it needed to be? Well, things in dry storage are probably longer shelf-lived than whatever. Screw it, I'll do a grocery run tomorrow. I'm too tired to even walk that far for some microwavable food. I stand up, my legs quivering a bit. I might as well go lie down for a while. Lord knows I need some cushioning. Gah, what the? Oh, you fucking hellspawn of a ringtone. I was enjoying that dream. Ugh. Alright, congratulations, you ruined my nap. Now it's time for you to shut up. I pull my phone out of my pocket and power it on. It's only 6:15 p.m. I shake my head to kill off any drowsiness in me and glance down at the caller ID. Sayori. Oh, of course. Who else could it have been? I sigh, my hand scratching the back of my neck a few times. This must be her first call in over a week. Which, honestly, I'm glad she dialed down on the notification spam I had from her just 2 weeks ago. Then again, it'd be a pot calls the kettle black moment, because if the roles were reversed, I'd end up doing the exact same thing. I answer the call, still trying to erase any trace of crust in my eyes.
Howie!
Yo, Sayori. I'm finally back in town.
Oh, I already knew that.
You did? Since when?
I saw you from the window, of course.
You were watching out your window for me the entire day?
No, of course not. I'm not that bored of my life. I just saw you come out of the taxi earlier.
Wait, then how come you didn't just charge after me? What stopped you from doing that? The old Sayori would have probably barged into my house right now. Hell, I don't even think I would have made it to my house before getting glomped from behind.
Well, I didn't think you'd be happy if I did that. I didn't want to surprise you with a sudden attack, so I kept myself from doing it.
Must have been tough holding yourself back, especially over news like that.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, the urge to just run out there and hold on to you was. But I've been getting better with that self-restraint stuff.
Glad to hear. I really am. No more potential risk of getting bear hugs from behind is always a win in my book.
So, how have you been? Any new friends, girlfriend, or...
Sayori, we've been keeping up with each other almost every week. You should know the answer to that by now.
Oh...
You just wanted to throw a jab at me, didn't you?
You make it too easy.
Piss off, you're easy to make jabs at too. Your memory, for instance.
It's not even that bad. I just forget all the stuff I don't want to remember.
Your clumsiness?
Hasn't been an issue either.
Your tendency to oversleep?
Now you're just low-blowing me.
Besides the point. You're easy to make jabs at too. We both share. So how's your week been?
Well, kinda boring, honestly. But hey, with you back, that should hopefully change. Because guess what that means?
No more shitty Skype FaceTimes?
No more shitty Skype FaceTimes! Now we can finally hug each other again. And trust me, you owe me a lot of hugs.
Oh, joy, how many?
About, let's see for 30.
30?
Should have stayed with me then.
I didn't have a choice to stay. You should know this.
Okay, you're right. I'm just kidding, you don't owe me anything. But your hugs are warm. So maybe we can...
Of course we can. Just don't squeeze the life out of me, okay?
Stop overreacting. It's a hug, not a chokehold. You'll be fine.
Bear hugs are considered assault, you know.
Only from behind. And besides, I wouldn't do that to you. You know this.
Yeah.
What about you? How's your week been?
A lot of packing. You know what that means, right?
You didn't actually pack much?
Not exactly, but close enough. I only had like one giant suitcase to fit everything in. So basically I just jammed everything I could in there.
I pray for your well-being.
I pray for my well-being too. But aside from some goodbyes into today, it's been uneventful as usual. Ah, crap. Forgot about my food crisis. Very. You got some food to spare?
Is there nothing in your aunt's house?
Auntie's barely even here, Sayori. So no, unless I want to eat what's there, and...
Hey, yeah, that stuff's gotta be expired. Did your aunt even bother to order some food so you'd have something at least?
Nope. She's most likely busy.
Yeah, that's a problemo. Well, not to worry, for I have a solution.
Speak.
I was actually gonna start making some dinner soon. And no, before you say it, I'm not gonna burn the house down like you mentioned all the time.
How'd you know I was gonna say that?
I've heard it 1,000 times. Kinda gets up.
Right. Do you still live 5 houses down from here?
As always.
Perfect, I'll be there real soon. See ya.
Bye.
I hang up the call, stand up and stretch my arms out a bit before heading outside. Yeah, in case you were curious, Javier, I'm still not fully well from last time I recorded. I'm just like, ugh. Still trying to kick whatever I got. Man, this really does feel like a blast to the past. The distant yells and cheers of the kids that Sayori and I were once a part of. A car occasionally whizzing by me and disappearing soon after. Oh, and of course the chirps of both birds and the oncoming crickets. It's almost like I've never left. But this does make me wonder. Would I even have appreciation for this place if it weren't for Sayori? Honestly, I'd say no. She's done so much for me, and I couldn't even repay her with a thank you when I first left. That changes today. I need to tell her how much she changed me for the better. There she is.
Howie!
Before I get any chance to respond, she immediately leaps onto me like a giddy child. I make sure to keep my balance in check so I don't end up falling onto the concrete. Reckless as always, I see. I can't tell her that, though. I don't want to ruin a moment like this. I respond with a hug of my own. Man, does it feel good to finally feel her warmth again. Well, I didn't mean to click that. Were you waiting behind the door the entire time?
Baby. Come on, how could I not?
Okay, no. For a second I thought it didn't tell you who is speaking, but no, it's just way over there for some reason.
I'm so glad to see you here again. You look a lot more older in person.
You don't need the more whenever it ends in ER. Well, yeah, I am older. It doesn't take a Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out.
I know, but, those video calls somehow made you look a lot younger. Like you still had that baby face the last time we called.
I'm guessing that was because of the quality. But speaking of baby faces, you've certainly kept yours.
Unfortunately.
What's the problem with your baby face? I mean, with your attitude, it can't be that hard to deal with one.
Oh, Howie, you have no idea how it can get. People literally still confuse me for a child. And it pisses me off. Why is it that positivity is considered childish?
Have you ever told me about this?
Crap. I didn't tell you, did I?
I was about to say, I don't think you ever told me about it. Has it been a problem lately?
Luckily, no. Last time... 2 months ago-ish, I think. I don't know. But it hasn't been a problem ever since.
That's great to hear. But next time, remember that if you need to vent about something, I'm always here to listen.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes it's just...
You don't gotta say it, I know. Can we continue this conversation inside, though?
Shit, I forgot! Yeah, come inside.
A faint smell of cleaning bleach wafts the air as soon as I enter the house. Oh, you cleaned?
Very long overdue, honestly. Trust me when I say the kitchen smelled like total shit. It got to the point where I couldn't even take it anymore.
Okay, so it must have been really bad then. Still having problems with your laziness?
Yeah, it's hard dealing with it sometimes. Like I want to get stuff done, but then I sort of just don't get it done. But you know what? This is a step forward.
I'm proud of you. But question, does this also have to do with, you know?
Yeah, I didn't want you to worry about it.
Sayori.
I know it's stupid, but...
Don't say that. It's okay. I get it. It's still a long process for you. How about we just focus on something else right now? Like what's for dinner?
Only your favorite food.
Garlic bread?
Yuppers. I just had to make it when you were coming over.
Knew you'd count on Old Reliable for this.
Well, Old Reliable is currently in the oven and won't be done for a bit. So why don't we just hang out for a bit? Like, you know, sit down and play some games on my console.
Nah, I'm good.
What? Afraid I'll kick your ass in those racing games again?
I swear you cheat on those games. How's it possible for me to be leading most of the game only for you to come and clutch and win?
All skill, no cheats.
What kind of skill does it take to just so conveniently get a bullet bill and a golden mushroom in the 2 item boxes? How about we do this? Mario Kart but no item boxes. Are you as good as you claim, or is it just those item boxes that carry you to first place?
You wanna challenge me? I can take a challenge. I accept.
Casual swearing Sayori always feels wrong. Garlic bread.
Oh, that's done.
Sayori pauses the game and sets the GameCube controller down on the table.
Was a good game though.
I'll admit, I was wrong about her. She whooped my ass most of the time. Especially because I couldn't stop falling off the map on Rainbow Road. But next time, I'm gonna clean sweep her. If it was the GameCube version, that means it was double dash, and yeah, it is hard to stay on that one. I turn off the console into the TV, stand up, and walk toward the kitchen. When I get there, 2 dinner plates lay on the counter along with 2 glasses of water. You didn't even put the bread on the plates?
Just because you're back doesn't mean I'm doing everything for you. I can fight my laziness, so can you. One step at a time.
Damn, I see how it is. I pick up 2 slices from the tray and put them on the plate. Only 4 pieces of bread?
That's all the box had. Did you want more?
I'm gonna need more soon. 2 of these suckers aren't gonna fill me up.
Well, that's the only box I had, so you're out of luck there. Hold up, you're seriously that hungry? Didn't you eat anything on the plane?
I set my plate down at the table and sit down. I couldn't. I can't hold on to this urge to not eat the food anymore. But of course, as I try to eat...
Wait, Holly, the food just came out of the oven.
And of course I should have known that. I quickly gulped down some water to soothe the searing my tongue went through. Sayori grabs her own 2 slices and sits next to me.
Could have waited a minute or two, please.
Sorry.
And what did you mean by you couldn't eat on the plane?
Well, you're probably not gonna believe it, but the plane I went on didn't accept cash for meals.
Seriously? That sounds hard to believe.
Trust me, it was a dumb policy for security reasons.
What airline did you go on?
I don't remember, honestly. Wait, I think it was Ishiguro Airlines.
Ishiguro Airlines? Hold on, that's the airline Monica takes for her trip.